Yo, what is good, guys? TurkyNavySpace in here. This is my official first YouTube video. So what I'm gonna do today is actually break down GJ. This is Sunday market breakdown. So what we have in here, this is the monthly time frame. You can see price did range over here, and it also created another range over here. So let's go on the weekly time frame. You can see that price broke above and retested, and that is the main reason why I'm very bullish on this pair until 174 175 area. So let's go in and see. Let's go create these zones, and then you can see in here price did mop down. This was mainly because of news. Same thing over here and same thing over here, and we can see the buying pressure was insane. Price went all the way back up to 172, which is insane. So that's why I'm anticipating for this week we're gonna have another buying pressure. You know, the bearish pressure is almost always a bad idea to think about, just because the JPY is not a good currency, and that's why I like trading this pair. The GBP controls this thing, and look at this right here. So that's why I'm seeing another rally up to 174 area. This might look like a big range, but I'm very confident that, you know, I know what I'm doing with these zones, and we can see 174 happening this year. So let's go ahead and go on the daily time frame and open up these zones. So what do we have in here? Let's go ahead and create our buy area and low area. So right now, at the moment, I would potentially look for long-term sells under this 159 area, I would say. I mean 149, sorry. 149, I would look for sells in that area. And then the buys, I would potentially look actually right now. The moment it is only 6 p.m. So it is really early. I do trade the London session, which starts at 3 a.m. But I am on my desk by 12 a.m. So let's look at this. Let's go on smart time frame. I would love to take the buys early on from here, and then pretty much I would rather have my stop loss here, and then while everyone would have their stop loss, for example, in here, and they would be more in danger. So I'm not a swing trader, I'm a day trader, but if I do get the opportunity to go ahead and swing it a runner from here, I would definitely do that, and I would hold the trading confidence. And then we'll see what happens in this area. This is a very major strong level of resistance. Another one here. So you can see price has actually been trending up. So that's a good indication for buys. So let's go in the 1 hour time frame. So one thing that you guys have to keep in mind that I learned from my good mentor, Daniel Savage, Forex trader Daniel. So what do we have in here? When price rejects a strong level of support or resistance, it will most likely go ahead and tap the previous levels of support and resistance. So what does that mean? So let's say, for example, price is going to 2 hours. So let me make this clear. So let's say, for example, price does go ahead and go back up to this area. This is a very strong level of resistance. It will most likely go ahead and tap the previous ones. So you can kind of see in here, price tapped this area and went down and tapped this level and tapped this level. This whole thing was pretty much news. Same thing on here and same thing on this one here. But yeah, you just gotta know what you're doing with the charts. That's why I'm kind of letting it breathe. In here, I was gonna take buys, but thank God I did not. And look what happened with price. This was all news. And yeah, that's why it looked kind of sketchy. I never took the buys in here. So that's good. But it's better to actually buy GJ on a discounted price, which is somewhere right now, and then by London session we'll see hopefully a rally up. And yeah, so right now we are in the middle of this range. We have this let's measure this. This is a 600 pip range. We are literally in the middle of it, so this is a danger zone. So what we could see happen by London session is actually price going all the way to this area, kind of like here, and then dropping back down and then keep flying. Or we could actually see price go in and reject right now, and then London session opens up, and then we could have this level tapped. But either way, I am bullish on GJ. I'm not looking to take sells. if I do take sells, it's gonna be extremely low risk. I'm not looking for that. So let's go ahead and go the 1 hour time frame, and you can see in here price does keep doing higher highs and higher lows market structure. So you can see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It keeps going. Same thing right here. And then same thing hopefully right now. So what do we have in here? We do have this market structure. Let's make this orange. So we have a up channel, and then right here we do have a side channel, and then right here we do have a down channel. So what we could anticipate next is the range I was talking about. We could range right here, something like that, whatever price gotta do before flying up. And then yeah, that would be my up channel. I would want to ride the up channel, but if not, then this is absolutely totally fine. I do know how to trade these ranges just because of the way Daniel taught me, and yeah, it's insane. Let's go ahead and actually go my other GJ so we can have more zones and you guys could see what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go on the 4 hour time frame. So one thing that you guys have to keep in mind is this strong level, major level, the 160. It is a quarter 30 point. You guys have to keep in mind. I've been knowing that this level is extremely strong from the past, so that's why, yeah, you can see in here is extremely strong. So you guys have to look at this. This is insane. So you guys have to be aware of that. But other than that, if you do keep saying this bullish pressure, then you could definitely see this mop up. So you would always want to get in this move early and have your stop loss lower than having buys here, and then you would be in danger. If let's say you got buys in here during London session, and then you left a runner, your stop loss at break even all the way over here, and then you're not worried. Price could do whatever it wants. It could retrace a little bit before flying up, blah blah blah. But make sure you guys don't miss this move, just because I do see the GJ flying up. So if you guys have any questions, you could message me on Instagram. This is my Instagram right here. It's also the same name of my YouTube channel. I'll be posting Sunday market breakdowns in here. So yeah. So also one thing you gotta keep in mind is this area right here. This is a range area. Every time price does go in this area, it does range. Same thing over here. This was an ugly range. Same thing over here. You can see that, and then it goes in the past as well. But yeah, what I'm honestly seeing for this week and this month is just a straight rocket. That's what I'm looking for. Obviously, that's not gonna happen most of the cases, but if it does, that would be great. But that's why I would want to have my buys right over here. So let's go ahead and go on the daily time frame. I am looking to target 174 as a yearly target. This is my target for the year. I do see price rallying all the way back up to 174. I do not see price dropping back down, just because the way the GBP and the pound works, and the yen. The yen is extremely weak currency, and the GBP is really strong. So that's why we've been flying up, and of course, if price does go ahead and trade under this 150 area or 149 area, I do see price start to trade under. But other than that, I'm not really looking to take stops. I'm not. All I'm saying is buys. So just remember that when price does break a level or reject a level of support resistance, it's most likely gonna go ahead and tap the other one. So this is mostly on the 30-minute time frame if you're a scalper like me. Except I do like to hold runners a lot. But other than that, as a scalper, you would want to keep paying attention to that, because you can see, for example, in here, price did drop down and go ahead and tap this level, went back down, tap this level, back down, just kept doing his thing, went back up, liquidity grab, boom, grab the liquidity before flying up. This was like a really good buy right here, actually. So let's go ahead and actually break down this trade here for you guys. So you can see, price So you can see what time was this. So this was New York session. This was beautiful buys right here. Let's go ahead and look at 30-minute. Yeah, so you can see the semi cross. And you can see actually once you've started trading above this 8 SMA, you could have taken a buy, but obviously this was uh, not the best buy. This was 30 pip stops, but still a valid trade in my opinion. It's going on 5-minute. Yeah, the 5-minute is even better. So you could you can kind of see this. This was probably news. This whole week was all packed with news. That's why you guys gotta be careful. But this was a break and retest of the SMA, so that was good. And look at that. That's beautiful. Let's go on 30-minute. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that was good. I mean, beautiful buys. You could have price went down. You could have took buys in the flip with stop loss right under here. That would have been great. Yeah, you would have had very big stop loss, but it would have been worth it. Now look what happened with price. So rallied up. So yeah, that is my Sunday market breakdown. If you guys have any questions, again, just go ahead and DM me or just write in the comments below how I did. Or if you have any questions on any of my zones or have a different opinion on GJ, drop it down in the comments. We'll discuss anything about it. And yeah, one mentor that I would recommend you guys to look into is Forex Trader Daniel. He on Instagram, Forex Trader Daniel on Instagram. He's been my first mentor, and I've stuck with him just because he actually knows how to trade. You know, in my opinion, he taught me so much within his webinars. He had a lot of webinars. His 3-day boot camp was insane. The old 3-day boot camp was, I still rewatch it to this day. It had a Fibonacci section, it had an SMA section, it has a psychology section. It went over everything, and it was insane. He pretty much gave the real sauce. So if you guys want to look for a good mentor and a real mentor, definitely go for Daniel. He's insane. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions, again, just drop in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, hope you guys slaughtered this week.